Hey guys, hi, this is Jeannie's Kitchen. Welcome to Jeannie's Kitchen and happy Father's Day to all you daddies out there. Today, I do not normally cook, but I have my pot holders out. We are going to make some sweet potato casserole. These are the sweet potatoes, 4 boiled sweet potatoes that I chopped little. Now I'm gonna pour them into this little red dish here and make sure I get all of it in there. And I love sweet potatoes because they're really good for you. And I am a weightlifter, as you guys can see. I love lifting weights, trying to keep my stomach down, but as you can see, it's getting a little bit pudgy here, so I'm working on it, guys. But like I said, when you're eating marshmallows and stuff, it's not gonna be easy. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this over so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, this is sweet potato casserole. Now, I don't like to measure things, but for you guys, I'm gonna see if I have a measure thing here, and I'm gonna measure a measuring cup. Tell them not to cook, okay? Now, I am not going to be using brown sugar. I'm gonna use a half a cup of regular sugar today. So I'm going in here. I'm gonna use about a half a cup. So here's a half a cup, 4 boiled sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna add this sugar. Then I'm going to take an egg, and I'm gonna crack it in there with it, because I'm going to be cooking this. This is a sweet potato casserole. Okay, then I'm going to get rid of that egg. I'm going to be drinking my favorite drink that I have stock in, and you should get stock in it too. It's so good. It's Celsius, and the grape is amazing. Buy 2, get 1 free if you live in Publix today in Florida. Okay, now I'm going to put some heavy whipping cream. For you guys, I'm going to measure it, but I normally don't even measure stuff. I just kind of look at it. So I'm going to do a 1/4 cup. Pour that in there of heavy whipping cream. Okay, now I love pumpkin spice, guys. So I'm just going to shake it randomly. Oh my God, I put a lot in there. Okay, and just a tad bit of cinnamon. I love that. I just love those flavors. And guys, pumpkin spice and cinnamon are good for you. And before I do that, I'm gonna dash past you guys. I'll turn it over here so you can see what I've got cooking. And I have my broccoli casserole that's basically done. So I don't think I'm gonna put anything else on it. I'm just gonna let that cool off. So I'm gonna take this out, and it is broccoli, cheese, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, butter, onions, cauliflower, broccoli, 4 carrots, about 3 tablespoons of flour, milk, and a little heavy cream, and this is what it looks like. Take it over here and let that baby just relax over there so we don't have to worry about it. Then I can take the turkey and scoot it over in the oven, and my turkey is cooking for Father's Day, okay? Now, like I say, I don't normally cook, but I always will cook for Christmas or Father's Day. Okay, so then you got your ingredients in here, so you're gonna put it on low because you don't want to throw it all over your kitchen. And you're going to beat it with the beaters. Okay, just beat that egg, your sugar, your pumpkin spice, your cinnamon, and your 4 giant boiled potatoes that you went ahead. And I chop them up when I boil them, and I have them peeled already because I don't like to mess with it later. I am a convenience cook. I like my kitchen neat. I clean as I go. So you're going to want to get a nice consistency. And you're not going to want to taste it because you have a raw egg in it. You're supposed to put 2 raw eggs. But I don't really like a lot of egg in mine, so I'm using 1. My goodness, this thing has a mind of its own. So here's what it looks like right now. Okay, now I'm going to beat mine a little bit more, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to grab a casserole dish. Now, I always make my casseroles early because I don't like to mess around with them later. I want to play and eat with my guests and not worry about making casseroles, so I always make everything ahead, and it tastes good reheated, trust me. So I did that, sprayed it. Okay, now I'm gonna beat this a little bit more and add a little more cream because I like it sweet and I love it creamy. So So I'm adding a little more heavy cream. I would love to taste it, but I'm afraid to put the eggs in it. And it's always going to be good, guys. No matter what you do, it's sweet potatoes. They're like sugar. They taste so good. Okay, so now I'm going to take these beaters out. Ugh. I haven't used beaters in forever, since I was a little kid almost. I don't know how long it's been since I used beaters. The reason I'm making this video, guys, everybody says they never see me ever. So I thought, well, I'm going to show you guys me and cooking. Okay, so now I'm going to push it in here into the pan. All the ingredients in here. Oh, God, it smells so good, guys. All I can smell right now is sweet potato, and I really smell that pumpkin spice and the cinnamon. It will make your whole house smell good. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Okay, now, I don't really want to put many of these on until I think you're supposed to kind of do it like right towards the end. I'm gonna sprinkle a few just to give it more sweet taste. I'm gonna put a few on there, push them in. Okay, and then I love cinnamon, guys. That's just me. You could cinnamon to your taste. So I'm taking my cinnamon and I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Now, before I take this out of my oven, guys, I'm gonna bake it for 30 minutes at 350. Before I take it out, I'm gonna tell you all right now, I'm going to put more marshmallows on it. I'm gonna cover the top and make a nice marshmallow top, but that's it. Now you take it, I'm gonna turn this so you guys can see my oven in here. Okay, and I'm gonna pull this down. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna move this turkey over. Now, with the turkey, I'm gonna make some stovetop stuffing and I'm gonna stick it in there. Got a nice gravy cooking, and I like white meat turkey. And not a lot of people in my family like meat anymore, so I'm just making turkey. Okay, so now you can put your creamer and your milk away. You don't want that to go bad. I'll use this for another day, probably. I always lose the top to the creamer. Why, but I always do. But that's basically it, guys. It's so easy to make sweet potato casserole. But one thing you guys might want to do when you make it with your yummy marshmallows and all that, and your creamer and all that, make sure that you get brown sugar, because it does taste better with brown sugar. I use regular sugar, a half a cup, but it's really yummy if you use brown sugar. It just gives it that good Christmassy flavor, but I'm just using regular today for Father's Day. And then I have a whole bag of these marshmallows, which right before it's done, I'll put these on top. Right now I have to go and make the stovetop stuffing to put in the turkey, because I wait until the turkey's at least cooked an hour or an hour and a half before I put the stuffing in. So guys, I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions or comments, I know my niche or whatever they call it, your niche for your YouTube channel is me travel blogging. And yes, for 3 weeks, I'll be in Italy in September, and I'm going to South Florida tomorrow. So guys, check out my videos. I'm gonna be making all travel blogging videos, but I thought I'd throw this little Father's Day food video in to share with you guys my favorite casseroles. Because personally, let me see if I got a pot holder here to show you. This is the broccoli casserole. Now, it's getting dried out now. I have to cover it with foil, but it's yummy, and it's only gonna be for like, a few people, but it's really good. You can make any size you want. And if you ever have any questions, just put them below and I'll answer you in the comment section, and I'll try to always put the recipe I used below. But like I said, Selfie Girl kind of just throws things together. I improvise, and I don't cook a lot because your stomach, I'm telling you guys, you should really only eat one big meal a day. I do not believe in all eating throughout the day. I mean, in the morning, yes, I love to pour flaxseed over my toast. So I like to have one little English muffin half and put flaxseed all over it, because it will make you, it's just so good for your body. It's good for your intestines. So you might want to do that. But other than that, guys, like I made a video yesterday about working out behind your desk. And guys, that's important. Like, you should never be sitting in a chair all bent over. You should be standing up. You can do knee lifts behind your desk. If you put a pad behind it, raise your desk up, make it at least this high so you're looking straight at your desk. So you're not bent over, and you could stand behind it. You can do knee lifts, you can do squats, you can do little lunges behind your desk while you're working, waiting for a Zoom call or whatever. You can do your knee lifts, you can do knee lifts to the side, you can do arms. You know, there's so many things you can do. You could do upper, you can go like that. There's just tons of stuff you can do while you're working. So it's just a little sidebar. See y'all later. Bye. Happy cooking.